Here we go. Hopefully things will be working well with the picture-in-picture. University of Arizona, University of Illinois. They've met once this season, and Illinois was successful in taking them down. Arizona has taken down a lot of teams since then, and that was back in November. So for Illinois, we have Sean Sloan, Thomas Duffy, Hotchkiss, John McNamara, and Willie Moronchuk taking the floor. And for Arizona, I don't have a list. I know a few of them by name. We got Josh, the big feller, Blaze, taking the jump, Michael, the class 1, and I should know the young guy's name right there with the ball, number 10, out of the Bay Area. Arizona will start. They're going to find a way inside. Just off on the layup. Willie Moronchuk is going to take the ball up. Willie sets out to Noah. Noah gets a little bit of pressure. Finds Willie on the inside. He's going to roll in and out of the paint. Hit Duffy on the outside. John McNamara just can't get it to go. Both teams with an unsuccessful first rally. Arizona earlier this morning took out Auburn in a pretty decisive victory. Well played match. Willie swings across to Thomas Duffy, who's going to take his jumper and knock it right down. Arizona coming in on the side. Josh, when the primary shooter, is going to let Blaze have an easy lane to the basket. Maybe some miscommunication there from the Illinois defense. Or maybe that's a shot they're going to let him take. Thomas Duffy settles it down, calls for timeout. We're going to have about 10 minutes here. And for right now, we're going to go back to the great documentary we were watching earlier before the game started for a minute, and then we'll be back.
Specifically in the State Farm Center, I think is a great way for the community to kind of see our program and all the history, and also realize that we go out and we do the same things that these D1 athletes do.
You just deny everything to the pick. So you sell it at her if she's going to go for it.
I think it'd be really cool to just play at State Farm with like that crowd and be able to show them that we have a lot of talent and that.
And we're back. Down. Hotchkiss takes it to the far side, sets up at his angle shot, thinks twice, sends it to Thomas Duffy, out to the top of the key. Noah's going to take a base shot and drain it. Arizona coming up. Settles around the outside. Illinois again playing them wide, and we speculated earlier with University of Edinboro that Illinois was practicing playing kind of a wide defense in preparation for the game, and Noah Hotchkiss with these picking up the errant pass. that will be a foul. Illinois' ball. Unfortunately, Josh Jones is not here today to help us. Noah for the three. Just a very good look, but we got Ben Thornton is his name, and we got a good lead from Ben, and that puts 2 points on the floor for Arizona. It's a 4-4 game. 4 minutes in. Noah's going to find Duffy on the far side. They're going to send a little pressure on it. Going to fly it around to Noah. Noah's going to fake show shot. Going to find Willie on the inside, but get the foul. And that could be a shooting foul. Probably should be, and it is. Willie Moranchuk will go to the line. Arizona sets up on the key. Illinois comes back to visit with Coach Matt Bushy. Thank you guys to the people watching the stream today. We'll do our best to give you some good quality entertainment worth watching. They're going to work their way, trying to find the inside look. And a good ball movement by Arizona on that rally. Noah bringing it up for Illinois. He's got the space. Takes a look at it. Nobody jumps. And Willie on the inside, and that's a quick two. And Illinois puts the pressure. On, and they get the ball back. Illinois find Noah right from the shoulder, and that's an easy two. Illinois is up by 2, 5 minutes in. And that fadeaway jumper that Newman is so good at. Finds Willie on the inside. Oh, rolls around and comes out. Ben is open again, leaking. Thomas makes it in. No foul. 3 seconds in the paint, and that will be Illinois ball. In the earlier game today, we noticed Ben leaking out quite a bit, and he seems to be doing it once again. We have a timeout, and I have nothing loaded, so you're just going to listen to me for a second. Again, thank you to everybody joining us at home. It's some epically miserable weather outside here in Edinboro, Pennsylvania. But everybody made it here safe and sound, and we're looking forward to a good weekend of competitive basketball. Later on this evening, the Fighting Illini will take on City University of New York, and then tomorrow at 8 a.m. will be a highly anticipated match against the Auburn Tigers. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Noah brings it down. Comes out to the wing. J-Mac flipping it in, but catching the rebound, resetting. Noah's going to take it from a little far out. Ben's heading out, but this time J-Mac's there to meet him. I think that's probably something they discussed in that timeout. They were kind of thinking that that might be the case, and making sure that there's not those two easy points on the floor for University of Arizona. Finds his way in. Josh just a little bit shy, but Arizona comes up with the rebound. Blaze knocks it up, but nothing but air. Noah will set it up on the outside. Pressure comes from Michael Sal. Noah hits it. They begin to swing. Quick swings. Low pass there. Dangerous pass. We got J-Mac all alone on the inside. And nothing but net for John McNamara. A very important player, shooter, both defensively and offensively for the Fighting Illini. Willie covers the baseline. He fades back, and that's a shot that is almost impossible to defend, and Newman is very good at it. Well within his range. Noah goes shot at 3, sets up again, gonna take it off the bank, and it's in for 2. Blaze coming down with speed. Newman takes the ball from the outside, kind of shows, makes a move, can't find anything. That will be a foul on John McNamara. Some aggressive defense inside the paint. Probably needed to happen. Arizona will reset. Looking for a way into the paint. Josh is going to set up again on the outside. And can't get it to fall this time. Thomas Duffy with the ball. "12 minutes left on the clock. Illini up by 2. Long hands by Blaze, but he couldn't quite hold on to it. John McNamara recovers, swings it to Noah. Noah's going to let it go. Shot for the Illini. Going to make some moves around the outside. Going to try to spread him wide, keep him a little bit out of his comfort zone. Ben Thornton couldn't quite make it happen, and the Illini stretch the lead to 4 and have possession. As we close in on the halfway mark of the first half, finds J-Mac, who slings it to the outside. Thomas Duffy just off the front rim. Thomas applying pressure. Good defense, a little late on the turn, and that will be an and one for a foul on John McNamara. Ben Thornton gets the bucket, and will take the extra shot. Ben Thornton out of the Bay Area, formerly a Bork Junior Warrior. A great player who's got a lot of life left in him in this division. And I forgot to switch cameras. He did make that free throw. Noah sets it out to J-Mac. J-Mac to Duffy. Duffy. And that's what he's looking for right there. Such a consistent shooter. Happy with the defensive set right now. Ben Thornton looking to drive into the baseline. Unable to get there. Finds Josh Newman. Loses the ball. Ben Thornton sets up, thinks about it. Finds Michael Sal on the outside. He's going to take it. No, he's going to reset to Thornton, who's going to have that look. Just a little bit short, but Arizona rebounds. Clock's reset. Finds Blaze Foley, who has the height advantage, and softly just bounces around the rim and can't get it to fall. Illini up by 3. 9 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first half. Noah slings along the baseline, finds Duffy. Duffy's open, drives the inside again. And that will be Illinois ball. 6 seconds shot clock. We've got Gabe Dembraber and Miles have had major impact coming off the bench all season long. They have been able to turn the tide of the game. And Willie Maranchuk knocks down a 3, and the pressure's on. That's something you might expect to see with Gabe Hill. Able to get it across half. Blaze Foley drives in. Good defense there by Noah Hotchkiss. Arizona resets. Ben finds him on the pick and roll, and that's 2 points for Arizona. Blaze. Noah settles it up, sits there and looks, shows shot, brings it in. They're going to let him get in close, find Duffy on the outside, Mill. Noah fading back, and not the shot the coaches love to see, but it's great when it hits. Illinois with the press back on. They're able to find Ben Thornton. Blaze running to the basket. Michael Sal. Oh, great underhanded pass to Blaze. And errant pass there. Going to be on the floor. Foul on Illinois. Illinois did a good job disrupting that offensive rally and just a little too forward on the pass. Looks like Matt Bushy's going to take a quick timeout, and they're going to talk about things. And we're back. Arizona will inbound. Arizona makes a substitution, bringing in Carl, another tall player with a lot of experience. Been with the Arizona program for quite some time. Ball comes loose. Arizona recovers. Just a little bit over the top of the basket there. Noah Hotchkiss swings around the outside. Thomas Duffy drives to the baseline, finds Noah. Noah's going to come in, find Miles. Duffy got time, and it's in. Illinois with the Michael Sal making it all by himself, And 2 points for Michael Sal. Prior to the pandemic, when Michael Sal had a huge game that time. Illinois letting him shoot, and he made him pay. Oh, and we're going to have an offensive charge on Blaze. Illinois ball. 23-17, 6:52 left in the first half. If you look in the right-hand corner of your screen, you'll be able to know exactly what the score is. But I like saying it anyway. One of the things I've learned from Josh Goings is that you just kind of are commenting on what you're seeing at the moment. Noah hits Willie. Willie swings to Duffy. Back to Duffy. Shows shot. Hits Noah on the outside corner. Great ball movement by the Illini right there, and it pays. Thomas Duffy doing his job and doing it well. Trying to find a great pass there, and it just does not fall. Arizona, the bucket's been a little smaller for them this half than it was earlier in the day. Finds Willie, swing to Duffy. Comes out on a big jump. That opens up all kinds of problems. And Thomas Duffy makes them pay. Let him shoot, jump him. It's going in. The Illinois bench is excited. Arizona calls a timeout. We'll be back in a 60 seconds. In the meantime, I want to put a little video talking about Division of Voc Rehab and the importance for many of our athletes of qualifying and attaining their service.
So it's really important to take advantage of the services that are available, and two of those resources are vocational rehabilitation and SSI. Vocational rehabilitation is really important because their job is to prepare individuals with disabilities to have careers, and college education is a big part of that. The key though with DVR is to get started early, at least your junior year of high school. As far as SSI goes, it's federal money that's there for your student to take advantage of while they are in school to help them get through. What we see a lot of times is that it's a process that takes time. When students and parents wait until midway through their senior year of high school, it becomes too late, too much time to get that settled before they go to school. And there's so many systemic barriers that are in place for students with disability that this is one thing that's really important to give your child the best opportunity. While it's work to put in and it's time to put in, it's ultimately in the long run incredibly important to get that taken care of, to go on and have a college education and to go on and be whatever it is that they want to be after they graduate high school.
And we're back. Illinois up by 10, 5 minutes left in the first half. I don't believe that neither team has 0 fouls, but that's what it's showing on the board. I don't think that's the case. You can disregard that. But the refs have been pretty good. We were with them last week in Illinois, and they've done a great job, I think, in general, of calling a good game and letting the boys play. Willie Moranchuk finds Duffy on the outside. Duffy, the hot hand for Illinois. Oh, kind of low pass there from Hotchkiss. Finds Noah's going to roll on the outside, back out to Duffy, and again, that low pass is really, can be a very difficult pass for wheelchair basketball players. When that ball is coming in at the foot plate, it's pretty important to get it up. That's probably the hardest place to catch the ball. They're going to set. Arizona looking to close that gap back to single digits. It's more than a mathematical gap, it's a psychological gap. And they got it done. 1927. 4 minutes left. Noah Hotchkiss brings the ball up. Miles gets to the back pick. We've got one out. Finds Duffy. Out to Noah on the outside. Back to Duffy. And a little bit of problems bringing those passes across the top and not swinging around the outside. Thomas Duffy to inbound. Finds Willie Moranchuk. Gabe all alone, and he likes this shot, but gets just absolutely slammed. And that will be 30 seconds on Illinois. Blaze with the big reach is able to block the three-point attempt. Josh to the outside. Illinois is kind of playing them outside, playing them wide. Ben Thornton finds the lane to the basket, and the lead is down to 6. Noah Hotchkiss brings the ball up. Able to move along the outside. He's going to just run in and take it, and passes around and drops. Arizona inbound. Illinois puts on the press. And it's a race to the bottom. Braber, and he's got it. And just a little too much speed coming in. At home, let you know that that's a hard shot. But it's an important shot to make like this. Gabe Denbraver from the wing, and it's nothing but net from our favorite player from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Gabe Denbraver, current member of the United States of America U23 team to Mexico. Noah Hotchkiss with the steal, chases it down, an unusual steal. But they're able to get the ball, Illinois has stretched it back out to 10. And Blaze Foley again with his big arms. Ben Thornton again with the early leak. And Arizona has really been depending on these leak baskets. Illinois will probably spend a fair amount of time considering that during the break. 2 minutes left in the first half. Illinois up by 8. Finds Hotchkiss on the inside. Thinks about it. Shoots to Duffy. Duffy on the other side. Just a little bit short. Arizona swings it around the top. Illinois playing a little bit inside, and that was a good look, and the shot he likes to take. Almost impossible to defend. The only option there is to bring somebody around the back, and that creates other. Again, Foley, the big hands in the way. He's just everywhere for Arizona. Willie Moranchuk sets it up off the front rim. Blaze Foley rebounds. Illinois is going to Ben had leaked, but he was in full coverage. Noah Hotchkiss comes around the inside. They've got Ben Thornton out, and there's going to be a foul on Ben Thornton. Fair contact. Not a foul they want to give up that easily. Pretty soft. it can be very tempting when you're stuck on the outside of the play to try to push in and dunk from 3 right there, but could not get it off. Newman makes a move. Oh, just almost leaves Hotchkiss in the dust. Catches the corner of his chair. Illinois continues to, and he's in the paint, and he sinks it. That fade away from Newman is it's deadly. Hotchkiss brings it up. Miles crosses. Noah looks at the 3. Oh, and that will be a foul. Coach asking for intentional, but will not get it. Noah Hotchkiss. Illinois moving the ball around the outside. They're kind of settled offense, burning out the shot clock a little bit, keeping the game nice and slow. Gabe Denbraver, gets his own rebound. He's got a lot of arms around him. Tough shot. Willie Moranchuk resets the shot clock again and gets the foul. He will go to the line for 2. Illinois with the line. Misses the first one. Moranchuk has been struggling a little bit from the line today. Misses the second one. Blaze looks to pass. Their break is involving multiple leaks for the first half of the game. 31-20. We will be in 5 and 10 minutes. It looks like 10 minutes. We will see you pretty soon. It's been a good first half. Illinois has kind of got up and been able to maintain a lead, but Arizona is right heels, and neither team can afford to let down at all. We'll see you after the break.
Surrounding yourself with guys who are going through the same struggle as you kind of feel that camaraderie and family that you had in the military.
I knew I liked basketball, so it made sense to try wheelchair basketball, but I had no idea that I could be really good at this.
Bond that sometimes you spend your whole life trying to find again.
I go to war with them, and I do when we go to war on the court every time.
Cause I got that winning feeling. They can't slow me down. I got that winning feeling.
This is our 14th annual DK 3-on-3.
40, 50 athletes are all coming together throughout the course of 2 days, and we're just kind of battling against each other 3-on-3 style.
You know, there's veterans, there's gold medalists, there's Paralympians, and I love that format just because you wouldn't necessarily play with some of those people all the time. You step out of the normal 5-on-5 and just have fun with it.
Got that winning feeling.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
When you get to my stage in the game, where it's not about how many championships you won, but if you're able to
to leave a wheel print, at least for me, what is important is that I possibly had a little piece of something to do with you and your game along the way.
DK is a role model for all of us. He was that little guard that reinvented the game, somebody who is a legend internationally in our sport. He wants to leave his wheel print on the sport, and that's what he's doing at events like this and tournaments around the country.
It's such a blessing to have Performax in the middle of my tournament. You know, it's a culture. Anybody that sees it and feels it wants to be part of it.
It's an honor being invited to this and just kind of seeing there's so much talent.
I hope that I'm invited back. The idea of growing this into a more of a national experience is something I would really be behind.
Now that we're looking at men and women gold medalists here in the United States, kids have a legitimate vehicle to dream about being a wheelchair basketball player. Not about being Michael Jordan or Kevin Durant. Now you can dream about being a Steve Serio or Matt Scott or a Becca Murray, and that could be you.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
Here we go.
Don't follow the ball.
Good luck, good luck.
Remember to set up our defense on that two-cup that we were practicing, you know, no pressure, you know, and just have fun.
Come all the way down, Starter. Come in right here. There you go.
Make sure to keep your heads up.
Watch that center.
Good luck, good luck.
There you go. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game, Xavier.
Cause I got that winning feeling. They can't slow me down. I got that winning feeling.
This is our 14th annual DK 3-on-3.
40, 50 athletes are all coming together throughout the course of 2 days, and we're just kind of battling against each other 3-on-3 style.
You know, there's veterans, there's gold medalists, there's Paralympians, and I love that format just because you wouldn't necessarily play with some of those people all the time. You step out of the normal 5-on-5 and just have fun with it.
I got that winning feeling.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
When you get to my stage in the game, where it's not about how many championships you won, but if you're able to leave a wheel print, at least for me, what is important is that I possibly had a little piece of something to do with you and your game along the way.
DK is a role model for all of us. He was that little guard that reinvented the game, somebody who is a legend internationally in our sport. He wants to leave his will print on the sport, and that's what he's doing at events like this and tournaments around the country.
It's such a blessing to have Performax in the middle of my tournament. You know, it's a culture. Anybody that sees it and feels it wants to be part of it.
It's an honor being invited to this and just kind of seeing there's so much talent.
I hope that I'm invited back. The idea of growing this into a more of a national experience is something I would really be behind.
Now that we're looking at men and women gold medalists here in the United States, kids have a legitimate vehicle to dream about being a wheelchair basketball player. Not about being Michael Jordan or Kevin Durant. Now you can dream about being a Steve Serio or Matt Scott or a Becca Murray, and that could be you.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
University of Illinois was the birthplace for wheelchair basketball here in the United States. That was all spearheaded by Dr. Tim Nugent. He was an incredible man that, returning from World War II, saw many of his friends that were World War II veterans that didn't have access to the same facilities and maybe sports and activities that they had in the past, came back to the States and they wanted to pursue an education with the GI Bill, but didn't have the accessibility here. And what Dr. Nugent wanted to do was make it accessible for them, and the best way of getting attention to their accessibility was putting them into sports. And because you had a group of guys, they started playing wheelchair basketball. Dr. Nugent spearheaded that for the ADA, for everything that it came for accessibility and for wheelchair basketball, creating the NWBA and creating incredible opportunities for thousands of individuals with disabilities to play an incredible game of wheelchair basketball across the country and internationally.
And we're back. Second half starts Illini 31, Arizona 25. Thomas Duffy bounces off the front of the rim, skips over the basket, Arizona ball. We'll see what kind of adjustments got made over the half. Oh, be a line up. Illini 33, Arizona 25. Arizona swings it around the outside. Finds Blaze in the middle. Oh, could not get it to fall. But that's the look they want, and it will pay big. Noah Hotchkiss off the bank, will not go. Blaze bringing the ball up. Illinois with one out. Michael keeping his man. organized. Staying heavy. Good. Good. Turnover. Swing across to Duffy. Duffy back out to Moranchuk. Moranchuk. Backboard and in for two. Willie Moranchuk having a great game today as Illinois puts the pressure back on. And that'll be 2 points for Arizona and a timeout called by the Arizona bench. 27-35. 17 left in the second half. Let's hear from Coach Bushy about the importance of grades in the junior program. If you're listening, believe me, A's pay.
So when you want to have a college program that you want to go to, you want to have as many options as possible. And the only way you're going to have a ton of options is looking at your grades and making sure you're doing the best you can in school. Really working on time management, organizing yourself well, and putting all of your effort into your grades. Give yourself the best option possible.
Good message there from Coach Bushy, head coach of the University of Illinois, the birthplace of collegiate wheelchair basketball. Here today at the University of Edinboro, Pennsylvania. Noah Hotchkiss looks from the outside. Again, swings over the top to Duffy. Back to Noah. Oh, again, over the top. Back to Duffy. Duffy's going to let her rip. Bounces around, and it's in for two. Thomas Duffy. Point. Illini up by 8. Noah lets three from the wing, and he knocks it down. Again, a shot that he loves to take, and and again cannot gets the loose ball, foul in there. A little about what they're seeing on the floor right now. They seem to have been able to create a little separation early in the second half. Not enough to call this game over. Finds Moranchuk from the baseline, and he hits. It seems to be contagious right now. Illini putting a little bit of pressure, bringing two up. Clock. Middle. Cannot get the simple. And Eric is going to have a hard time watching the game tape later. A lot of points left on the floor, coast to coast. Ben Thornton gets a hand in there, and but shoot 2. Willie trying to dial in this free throw. And the Illini bring in a couple substitutions, bringing Gabe Miles Hill floor. Always a tough combination. Offensively and defensively, they bring a lot of speed and aggressive defense, and sometimes you can expect to see what we're seeing now, which is a strong press game. Miles Hill able to keep the chair back. They're slowing down. They've burned 8 off the shot clock. Arizona still unable to set up their offense. With half of the shot clock gone, Gabe reaches in. The ref said it seemed to think that was okay. Josh getting ready to fade away and take a deadly shot, but he was a little bit outside of his pure comfort zone. He's a great shooter, and the Illini have been preparing to deal with that jump shot for all week, I'm sure. Noah from 3, gonna let it go off the front of the basket. Miles Hill recovers. Noah's just gonna go again. Until it goes, Noah's gonna put 2 on the floor. Illini starting to stretch it out to whatever, 45 minus 20. Come right down the court and put a couple points on the board. 14-point game right now. Illinois up. A lot of time left on the clock. Duffy from 3, looks, finds Willie. Oh, had everybody guessing, and Thomas Duffy, so close. Over the course of the season, Thomas has heated up a few times there, and when he gets hot from 3, watch out. There's really nothing anybody can do about it. Newman bringing the ball. Braver breaks up the lane to the basket. The ball. Full disclosure, though, to be fair, Noah Hotchkiss is a son of this program, so. Miles Hill will inbound to Noah. Arizona bringing the defense kind of way out, looking to stop the 3. Finds Duffy, he's all alone, he's got time, and again, just kind of skip hands. Oh, Willie puts his hand up and was able to disrupt the one of Arizona's leaders, I believe their team captain, and just a leader on and off the floor for the Arizona program. Miles Hill left all alone. They're kind of daring him to take a shot. Willie makes a spin move. Noah fading away, not able to get it to fall. Not sure what's going on here. It's some type of equipment check, it appears. They're checking out something here, and everybody's able to take a moment. Arizona, Carl will inbound to I forget his name. Hefeke, one of the few deaf players in the collegiate division, which is pretty amazing about the amount of this sport for him to be playing this high of a level and very competent in what I've seen all season. The break, Ben gets the basket, brings it down to an 10-point game. 10 minutes left in the first half. Arizona doing a good job here, staying settled and keeping themselves in the game. Plenty of time to come back and win it. Finds Gabe on the inside, can't quite keep a hold of it. Sends it. Once again, what that takes. Great strategic play by Ben Thornton. I hope I'm getting his name right. We've played against him for years, since the juniors, and such a good kid. Becoming a great basketball player. Illinois trying to keep this thing from getting away from them, trying to maintain the lead that they've built. Both teams have made some pretty good adjustments over the course of this game, and I think a little back and again, if you're looking at the scoreboard, I don't believe the fouls indicator is correct. It wasn't in the first half, and I kind of don't think it's 4-4 right now, but finds Duffy under the basket, a little bit short, and again, they are get the rebound and the easy two for Ben Thornton. Illinois has not truly found an answer yet for this situation. It is now a 6-point game, 9 minutes left. Finds Duffy. Duffy's gonna swing it to Gabe on the top of the key. They're gonna let Willie take a three, uncontested, and hopefully, oh, it's just very close. Once more. It is a 4-point game. Ben has been getting away with murder. And we have a game on our hands setting. Moranchuk inbounds to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss brings it around down on the outside. John McNamara and Sean Sloan back in the game. Out to Willie. Willie's going to take the look to Thomas, and now it's going the other way again. This is going to be a good 8 minutes of basketball right now. This is when calm heads and keeping the communication open is going to be key. Michael Sow on the outside. It is in. 2-point game. Arizona has battled their way back from a 15-point deficit. Plenty of time left on the board. Noah at the top, he's going to let it rip, and it bounces. And now they've sent two leaking down. Blaze Foley, or Blaze, not Blaze Foley. Oh, Thomas with the steal, hits Noah. He's all alone, finds Ben Moranchuk, and they break the run. Good defense there by Thomas Duffy to kind of turn this around a little bit. Blaze sets up on the outside to Ben. Illinois is not going to be able to back off 1 second. This is going to be a fight to the finish right here. Oh. And now it's Illinois' turn to leak. Willie Moranchuk, 4-2. What's good for the goose works for the gander, as Illinois stretches the lead back out to 6 after going from up 15 to just Arizona made a run, got back within 2. Illinois back up by 6. 7 minutes left in the game. There's a lot of basketball yet to be played in this game.
Performax, they were the first ones who believed in my capabilities.
The trust that a lot of people can have to be fit and measured by people that know what the heck they're doing. These guys are so supportive.
Having that relationship with the people that built your equipment, it's a plus. And when you understand the ins and outs of a chair, dude, you're unstoppable.
We have to have different equipment for different sports, just like you have to have different shoes.
They're always coming out with new products. They just constantly reinvent themselves.
Playing in a Performax really allows me to perform at the best of my ability.
Performax is my vehicle to compete.
It's a culture that attracts.
Sorry to break away from the great content by Performax, the chair sponsor for the University of Illinois. But I don't want anybody to miss a second of this game as Newman fades away and drops it. Noah Hotchkiss will bring the ball up, come to the outside, gets pressure from Ben, finds Duffy on the far side. Duffy back and forth. Duffy's going to let it go, and there it is. A very important ingredient to the Illini soup. Hassling him, nobody available. Michael under a little bit pressure and does not get it to drop. Illini maintain their 6-point lead, looking to stretch it to 8 or 9. Oh, he's going to take it anyway, but a little bit shallow on the backboard shot. Illini bringing their defense out kind of wide. Blaze is going to step back. Johnson's going to hit the floor, and it's going to be Arizona ball. Official timeout. Newman, oh, quick dish right back to the inbounder, and 4-point game. Noah into a lot of traffic there, able to bring it through. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Brings it out to Willie. Thomas Duffy gonna knock it, and he's gone. But is unable to receive the pass. Willie Moranchuk gains the ball, and the Illini evade disaster right there. We've got a foul on Newman. Again, the foul indicator on the scoreboard, I don't think is correct. I have not been keeping great track, so suffice it to say, it is what it is. Noah swings around to Willie. Noah stays at the top of the key. And there goes Ben Thornton. He's already gone. And there goes Dad yelling into the microphone about the leak. My apologies. That was probably kind of loud. Brings it around the outside, swings the baseline, and Newman knocks it down. 49-53, 4 minutes left in the game. Anybody's game at this point. Michael Sal gets a hand on the ball, but Noah's able to recover. Finds Willie, he's all alone at the free throw line, and hits it. Great free throw jumper from Moranchuk. Arizona. Gonna find Newman at his spot. He's rolling out. Oh, in and out. Great look by Josh Newman. And that's a shot that the Illini really can't do anything about. If it's falling, we're in trouble. Michael Sal pressures the ball. Willie again from the free throw jumper. Illini leaving a defender kind of way back at half court to watch for those leaks. And the leak game has been strong for Arizona today. Oh, and it's a turnover. Willie Moranchuk picks up the ball, dishes to Noah Hotchkiss. Noah's all alone at the three. Kind of hard not to take those, but in a close game like this, you don't need it. Baseline jumper from Duffy off the front rim. Good defense by the Illini. And the seal, great look at a seal there from Michael Sal. Michael Sal out of the Parasport Spokane prolific program, and that will be Arizona ball. After a turnover, ball bounces off an Illini, and it will return back to Arizona. 2 minutes, 32 seconds. Illini up by 6. Josh gets into the paint. He's going to fall back, and it's just going to bounce off the back of the rim, skip over the front of the basket, and Illini ball. Arizona's got a press on, and there's all kinds of problems. We've got players over everywhere. Arizona press, pretty brutal right there. We have not seen it earlier in the game, and sometimes it can take a minute to adjust. Noah dishes to Duffy. Duffy back to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss loses it, but it is off Michael Sal. Gets his hand in there, and Illini will keep the ball. He's got, and that will be a foul on Arizona. Arizona could be looking to put themselves in the bonus at this point. Coming down, winding down at this point of the game. A good time to think about in-game fouling and making in-game mistakes. Illini are happy to play hot potato way outside the 3, burn the shot clock, and done a good job. Oh, and the refs don't call it after a try to stop the clock by Arizona. Illini able to burn a good 25 seconds off the floor. They missed an obvious foul, which cost Arizona a few seconds there. And it will be a timeout as everybody's kind of starting to gather in for the last push. Arizona coming out with a really impressive leak, very early leaks, knowing that they have the size inside of the paint for rebounds. They were able to score, I think, 4 or 5 unanswered baskets on leaks, and really well played, good coaching decision, and good execution by the Arizona team to make that strategy happen for them. Illini having a difficult time figuring out exactly what to do about that, and but have seemed to have put a stop to it for now. Arizona will probably, from the looks of it, try to put themselves in the bonus and get Illinois to start shooting. And Illinois has not been super successful from the free throw line so far this game, and so it could be a very good strategy. In the 1-and-1, they will have the opportunity for those leaks as well. John McNamara to inbound over a very tall Blaze. He hits it up. Hotchkiss gets it. Duffy. Willie's going to have it on the outside. They're going to burn clock. 13 seconds on the clock. Foul on Michael Sal. They got one more. Minute 49. Illini up by 6. Arizona starting the foul game. We're going to see some great basketball all weekend. If you've been paying attention, it's just been kind of anybody's game. Whoever's going to show up, whoever's going to have the right strategy, and whose players are going to, it's just going to take everything they got from now until the end of March, when somebody is going to be the national champion of the NWBA Collegiate Division. Noah Hotchkiss will go to line for 1-and-1. Sets it up, and it's in. Stretching the Illini lead to 7. Noah, as you can see, has kind of a unique pre-throw ritual, but it works for him. At least it works for him 50% of the time today. Arizona ball, 24 seconds left on the shot clock, minute 40 left in the game. Illinois, I'm sure, has shots they'd like to see taken and shots they'd not like to see taken. Ben Thornton brings it, drives to the baseline. Oh, he's going to set up. He's looking at it. Finds Blaze close into the key. Bounces off, gets his own rebound, puts it up, bounces off again. This time, Newman makes it happen. And the press is going to be on. That will be a foul. Thomas Duffy will go to the line right now. Thomas Duffy, probably not the guy you want to see on the line in a game like this. He's just a very professional shooter. And as he shows right there, he has nerves of steel. Thomas Duffy from Illinois, born and raised and about to graduate with a bachelor's degree in a few short months. Giving up the easy look, making him burn time off the clock. Under a minute left to play. Josh Newman from 10 feet outside finds Ben Thornton. They're going to let him take it, but he cannot make it. Noah Hotchkiss will go to the line. It may look like an easy shot inside underneath the basket, but I promise you it is anything but an easy shot, especially for a young man in a high-pressure game just like this. We're looking forward to seeing a lot of good things from Ben. Noah knocks down the first one. Stretching the lead to 8. And it bounces around and falls. Noah Hotchkiss from Durango, Colorado. Gets it done at the line. Josh stuck on the outside. Blaze, and now they're going to start shooting threes, and a very good look from Blaze. We don't see that kind of range from him too often, but it was right there. Noah's going to get a chance to shoot some more. Noah Hotchkiss, a descendant of the Southern Ute people where he was born and raised, the original inhabitants of the western slope of the Rocky Mountains. On his grandmother's side, on his grandfather was from Oklahoma, Cheyenne, World War II veteran, and Caddo tribes. Noah puts it in, bounces around, and bounces out. High, and second one is successful. Illinois performing from the free throw line right now, making it a hard sell. Carl from way outside, a nice look off the back of the basket, and Thomas to the line. Illini up by 10. Thomas Duffy. Been such an integral part of this team for 5 years now, and many of these kids came in together straight out of high school. They've grown together. Thomas sinks the first one. They've matured in every way, academically, athletically, and as a team. They enjoy a really special bond with one another. Blaze on the outside, he's going to let it sit. Gonna dump it in. Thomas, John McNamara gives it right back to him. Under a second. Oh, And this will be a win for the Fighting Illini. 52, University of Arizona 51. And